Lesson 3, Wicked. Wicked is a world-famous musical that tells a powerful and emotional story about friendship, identity, and the way people are judged. The story takes place in the magical land of Oz, but it begins long before Dorothy ever arrives. Instead of following Dorothy, the musical focuses on two very different young women who meet at school and later become the most famous witches in Oz. Elphaba is intelligent, courageous, and born with green color. Because of her unusual appearance, people stare at her and treat her unfairly. Glinda, on the other hand, is charming, beautiful, and popular. At first, the two dislike each other. Elphaba sees Glinda as shallow, while Glinda thinks Elphaba is strange. However, as time passes, they begin to understand one another, and their unlikely friendship grows stronger. Although both want to make the world a better place, their paths eventually diverge. Glinda chooses to follow society's rules and becomes celebrated as the Good Witch. Elphaba, however, refuses to remain silent about the injustice she sees. When she speaks out, people label her as wicked even though she's fighting for what she believes is right. The most iconic moment in the musical comes when Elphaba sings Defying Gravity. In this song, she makes the bold decision to follow her own path. Rising into the air through her magic, she declares her independence and refuses to be controlled. The scene is thrilling and filled with emotion, and its message is clear. Being true to herself sometimes requires standing alone. Later in the story, Elphaba is hunted by the wizard and the fearful citizens of Oz. Though she hides, she never stops fighting for her beliefs. Glinda, now admired and loved by the people, struggles with guilt and sorrow. Even though they are far apart, both women remember their deep bond. The story closes with a lasting message. Real understanding comes from looking beyond appearances and seeing people for who they truly are.